Yo, I'm pretty sure the whole time that countdown was going, my mic was on. Not that it really means anything, but gotta be careful, Squints. How the fuck are y'all doing? Squints615 live. I'm here. I cannot promise I'll be here long. Look at me. I look tired. I'm tired as fuck. I haven't slept for shit, just to be 100% transparent. And I plan on sleeping shortly. Tired, man. But I'm here. Squint615 live. I wasn't going to miss my streak. I got a streak going. I think I'm 3 or 4 weeks in. And ever since the Super Bowl, I haven't missed a Sunday since then. I don't think that was that long ago, so I don't know why I'm really like bragging about it or anything. It ain't really hard to do this shit one night a week. But we've been working on top of that, so got some new shit coming for y'all. Pods, of course. Chad on TV interviews, of course. Got the new video from Chad featuring Jam Wayne. Got a Mad available now. Fucking killing it. Oh, man. Fun fact. Let me make sure this ding's on. Nope, it wasn't. Fun fact. I did see earlier, like 3 or 4 hours ago, O.N.E. posted a clip of his upcoming single. I had no idea that clip was coming out, so if you haven't seen it already or listened to that little small segment of that record, be sure to tap into that. The name of that record is B.I.G. Big. However you want to say it. But that's a fire-ass fucking record, and I know that was on the horizon as far as one's plan for you guys, but I didn't know that you guys were getting that leak until I saw it in real time, so hell yeah, I'm super stoked about that record. Who's all in here? Coach Nation, what's up? That guy, what's up, Bubba? Miss Catherine, hey, how are ya? Wheezy, Brett Nab, bow. I don't know if I'll be here full live. Been dealing with flu. Shit, Bubba, I hear you, man. I had it like a month ago. I got it too. But I actually ended up having COVID again. I mean, we spoke about it on here and on the pod, but yeah. Dope pod this Friday. Trapper Mandel pulls back up with us, man. It was a dope ass sit down. I'm stoked for y'all to see that. Shout out Chad Orange TV. He was here with me on that one. But it's been 2 years since Trapper Mandel pulled up, so it was great to catch up. We had a great fucking episode. I actually just finished editing it like 20 minutes ago, and it just currently uploaded to Chad Arms TV. Matter of fact, let me text the big guy and let him know that that's completed. Chad Arms. Let's text him. Now he shall know. So if he hasn't seen it already, I'm sure he'll set the premiere link over on Chad Arms TV for Friday's pod. Y'all tap in. Look at my eyes, man. I mean, I look tired, man. I know y'all could tell. But for real, I didn't sleep for shit last night. Literally, probably less than 2 hours sleep. Just because my head is going crazy on the inside. But that's a different discussion. One that I have planned to have with you guys very soon. But it just ain't the time, boss. Man, the wind outside is howling. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's literally outside howling. The wind howling. Howl. Yeah, that flu shit sucks, though, bro. It's going around like crazy. My kid had it like 2 weeks ago. She was out of school 3 days. And Lily hates missing school. Another fun fact. Kamora's birthday is Tuesday of this week. She will be 18 years old. Jesus! I think I'm telling... I end up mentioning that in every conversation probably for the past week within 2 minutes. That's how much that's on my mind. Like I'm telling random people. No, I don't even know if it's storms, Catherine. I think it's just, maybe it is. I don't know. I haven't checked the weather. Maybe I should do that before I actually say we don't have storms. But currently it just sounds windy as fuck. I don't hear any rain. Just because I don't hear any rain don't mean there isn't rain, Squints. Jesus. I'm like looking for my weather app and it's covered up by this widget. Uh, uh. Clear conditions expected around 2 a.m. So I guess it's just, yeah, it says it's windy out there, guys. 26-mile-an-hour gust of winds. Drunken Monkey, what up, Bubba? I guess that's pretty solid winds, right? 26 mile an hour. I mean, it fucking sounds crazy out there. It's a twister. It's a twister. Oh man, we shot a visual here at I guess we should say studios yesterday. I'm not going to tell you for who, but we shot one, like in studio performance. Yep, so did. Can't say too much about that, but it's a dope visual that's coming down the chute. That'll be here soon. On a Whim lyric video releases March 1st. I'm not sure what time. It's either 10 a.m. or 7 p.m., one of the two, or noon or something. I don't know. But the lyric video for On a Whim featuring Ryan Upchurch off the Troy and Emmett project will be available on Chad Orange TV March 1st. That's a good look. I think there's a few more lyric videos off Troy and Emmett coming, and probable for a couple more visuals for a couple of more singles. So stay tuned. I'll tell you guys this. Fuck, I can't tell you guys this. I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this much of what I want to tell you. I'll tell you about half of what I about just told you. Does that make sense? Not really. But Leroy Biggs, I had an interesting conversation with Leroy. I had interesting telephone conversations with a lot of people this weekend, it seems like lengthy telephone conversations with interesting individuals, ones that all of you are well aware of. But Leroy Biggs in particular FaceTimed me once this weekend. It was probably yesterday, better half of the day, and he previewed for me on FaceTime the audio of two new records, one of which, actually I think both of which were featuring someone, the same artist on both songs. And one of them had me extremely excited. Normally when I get leaks and previews of new music from the guys, I get an email that actually has the record attached to it. So I could save it and I can listen to it and I can give them like the genuine feedback that I love giving. But this particular time, I just got to hear it over the phone. And I hate that part of the fucking scenario, considering I love the record so much. I can't even. I want to tell you who did it. I want to tell you the name of it, and I want to tell you who's featured on it. And I'm not going to tell you any of those things. But I am going to tell you that Leroy Biggs was the one with the songs. They're both fire. Shout out Leroy Biggs. He's working with a lot of people right now. So, yeah, we'll leave it at that. What else? I don't want to reveal the following week's podcast. Last week on the live, I gave y'all 2 weeks in advance, so y'all actually already knew that this Friday's upcoming podcast would be featuring Trapper Mandel. No surprise there. So I'm not going to get in a habit of like giving the two. I do know. Fuck, we're stacking pods right now, so if Chad was sitting here, he could help me navigate this conversation. But there's we've got enough kind of stacked to where I can't even tell you what order they're coming out in, but we're putting ourselves in a position to stack some content due to unfolding events. Fuck, that sounds so fucking stupid, but it's kind of accurate. Shout out to the 21 of you watching, however you're watching. Squints615 Live. I'm here, 10 p.m. Central every Sunday night. We're not talking about anything. If you're just now joining us, we're just kind of shooting the shit like we do. Feel free to drop a comment over here to the side screen so all of our friends know you're here and we can talk about it. Damn it. I should have thought this live through a little bit more before I hit record. And normally I do that. Normally I got a few minutes to kind of get my shit together and kind of develop kind of a plan of attack as far as my live goes. But honestly, given the timeline and where I'm at right now, I really can't say a lot of shit. Although that the kind of same shit that I usually go over, I like to give you guys a few things. Show Improve's blowing up. I'd like to think so. Yeah, I'd like to think so for sure. There's a lot of moving parts, man. And there's still, like, what I love about that is that you guys are only getting portions of Show Improve. You got a little bit of legacy before the end of the year, and then with the ZP, etc. But then, there's still Tin Man still floating around out there, and that very talented individual that goes by the name of Chucky Velvet still floating around out there with plenty of music coming. So a lot of shit coming, man. And I told y'all One and Chad both are already working on new solo shit. And the pod is fucking going crazy, stacking up content. Chad Arms TV interviews are going fucking crazy. Booking shows and shit, or Chad and the guys are booking shows, and a few of them include the podcast, luckily, so that'll be cool. That's something I did realize from last week's live. I told you guys that we were going somewhere May 2nd through the 4th. I don't know if that's accurate. The date that I was referring to is the weekend August 2nd through the 4th. So my bad on that. Somebody corrected me the next morning that was watching the live, and I was like, that's what the comments are for. Why not just fucking drop a comment and correct me so that in real time I can correct myself? But I can't believe I remembered to tell y'all that. But yeah, the event that the podcast will be at is the one in August, I think. I don't fucking know. I'm pretty sure. I don't know shit right now. I really don't. All I do know is I have to be up at fucking about 10 after 5 tomorrow. How many subs now for Chatty or me? Me, I'm like right at 1,000, but y'all know me. I just started this channel just to do this for y'all. The Squints615 live channel is literally, all that channel does is fucking post lives. And every once in a while I throw up some content just to gain monetization status, which I'm like literally a couple 100 hours away from watch time. They want you to get like 4,000 hours watch time. That's a lot of fucking time, bro. Especially when all you put up is lives. You're never going to hit that shit. But Chad Arms is about to hit 83,000, I believe. 100K by May. Captain Kurt in the building. Will J in the building. Yeah, I think Chad currently is sitting at 82,600 and some change. But, yeah, he's on his way. 100K by May. That's the move, man. And I feel confident he's going to get it. I mean, he's going crazy on the amount of content that Chad Arms TV is throwing out there right now is fucking crazy. I got Scooby Snacks burning. What flavor you got? Broski, what up? Chris Moon, what up, dude? What flavor is this? I don't know. I got a big fucking bag of it, though. Big bag smoke. And it's fire, and it tastes great, and it stinks like a motherfucker, but I can't tell you what it's called. Weed? Y'all know me. I don't ever fucking know. But I was talking about the content. Chad Arms TV. What I love the amount of content Chad's able to produce off the ongoing like interviews and shit that he's always had, and a lot of like the clips and stuff you guys have seen over the past 3 or 4 months. Once Chad started like implementing those into Chad Arms TV's content, about 80% of the clips you guys were seeing were from like current Chad Arms TV interviews and his more recent ones, etc. And we threw a couple pods in there and started recycling clips. And didn't really like do a lot. The camera angles work on the clips. The camera angles work so much better the way Chad shoots the Chad Arms TV interview. So it made so much sense, and they're so much more like deep as far as conversations go and that kind of stuff. So all that content is super fucking gold. But it's been interesting to see over the past like week or so as Chad started recycling some of the old podcast episodes. You know, we got 240 fucking episodes now, and everybody's favorites have been on the show, some of them multiple times now. You know what I'm saying? So to go back and tap into some of that old content has been really interesting to see. I mean, even today, I think Chad's posted like 3, and they're like just from random fucking episodes, but all with just solid content, man. One of them was from James M. Shout out James M. Who else? I mean, there's a couple of them. I don't know. Curtis Nation, right before you went live, I was watching the video you posted of Ernest featuring Jelly. I went to college, he went to jail. Yeah, see, that right there is a perfect example of a mindset, me trying to get those watch hours outside of my lives. I saw that leak had happened, so yeah, I just threw it up for you guys to enjoy if you missed it. I don't have the record in its entirety, and even if I did, I couldn't leak it, obviously, but I was just excited to hear that snippet of that record as you guys were. So why not share it? You know what I'm saying? Because if you didn't catch it when it went up, I don't even know if it's still available where I got it from, but why not throw it up there, you know? He has enough content to do clips for at least 6 months. Oh, Catherine, shit. It's probably longer than that. Like in reality, it's well, you're right. At least 6 months for sure, though. But so much, and we talked about it last week on the pod, or maybe on this week's upcoming pod. Like it's so much content now. Like there for a while, it was like you could remember all of it, if that makes any sense. Like I could remember like Chad's still a Rain Man. He still fucking remembers like podcast numbers and shit, like episode numbers. But I'm the one that's like, yeah, they've been here. But I can't tell you when, and I can't tell you how long ago it's been. And I probably can't tell you what we talked about when they were here. Unless it was just, you know, impactful at that fucking moment. But that was what was super cool about Trap pulling up this past week. Because even though it does not fucking feel like it'd been 2 years since Trapper Mandel's been here. But it has. Like, the week before Trap pulled up, I hit him up. We had been talking ever since he dropped his latest project, Free Speech, and even him and Chad were even talking about doing more Chad on TV interviews. So, like, we were in constant communication with Trap. And the moment Free Speech, his latest album dropped, Tap the Fuck In if you haven't. It's a fucking banger. We started communicating about getting him over here, and it just circumstances. We talk about it on his episode. It kind of prolonged a little bit before we could finally get him back over here. But in the meantime, from the time Free Speech dropped to the time we got him over here, it was about 2 or 3, a couple months. But within that timeline is when I got the Facebook notification it was the thumbnail that said 2 years ago. And it was like episode 40 something. And Trapper Mandel was here. I was like, what the fuck? Like, it don't seem like that long ago. It's literally I would think it was in last year, maybe episode 100 or something. Nah, bro, that shit was within the first 50. And then you start thinking about, damn, who else was in the first 50 that needs to come back? I'm going to tell y'all right now who the fuck needs to come back. And I'm putting it out there because I've had this conversation with him directly. He needs to be back here. Struggle Jennings needs to pull back up here. Struggle was here on episode 34. And we've spoke, I'll be 100% transparent. Me and Struggle had conversations and aspirations. We had communicated with Chad too, and it was supposed to happen. Damn, I hope I don't get in trouble for saying this. It was supposed to happen between the day after Christmas and the day of New Year's. So like that 4 or 5, 26th through the 30th. Like it was like, if we can get it in right there, we can make it happen. But it just didn't happen. And ever since then, I've been anxious for Struggle to pull back up. A lot's happened for him since episode 34. So, yeah, Strug, come see us, man. We need to see you again over here. And Chad needs a fucking Chad Arms TV interview of Struggle. But there's a couple more within that first 50, I'm sure, that would be like, yeah, God, he needs to pull back up. Dolomite was in the first 50, I'm pretty sure. That one meant a lot to me. I'm telling y'all, my fucking eyeballs feel like I've been in a swimming pool all day. That's how tired I am. For real, for real. I don't even know what the work of the week looks like, but I'm not looking forward to it. I know that. Um, Hopefully link up with some fellow S&P compadres tomorrow afternoon and shoot some content for you guys. We were actually plotting on that over the weekend. I spent some time with ONE Saturday morning, and we went out and scouted new spots to shoot visuals within the city, like within Nashville and like in the city. That's something that we always have. We always talk about doing it, and then like carving out time to specifically, literally jump in the fucking car and drive around. You know what I mean? Like, that's not really a good way to utilize your time, but it is when the end goal is to use, to utilize whatever you find to put a visual together. And like, we just want to get some different shit going as far as scenes, etc. Yeah, for sure. Strug and Brianna. I've said that a million times, man. I'd love to have Caitlin Curtis over here too. I've tried to make that happen repeatedly. It just ain't never happened. They don't like me, I guess. I don't know. I don't know Brianna well though. I've known Struggle forever, but I don't know Brianna. I've met her a handful of times. Been in the same room with her probably a couple dozen times, but I don't know her like that. Unfortunately, super talented girl. I'd love for her to pull up with Struggle. That would be so fire. But we'll see. But there's a lot of opportunities coming down the pipeline of surprising guests that you guys, if everything goes well, we'll have some surprises for you guys coming up soon. Some that I'm super fucking anxious about, and I'm also like, I'll believe it when it happens type shit. Like, it's just like that surprising. So just take that for what it's worth. Man. Fuck work. But it's all good. We work this hard, so we do what we do. Oh, literally, we work this hard so we can keep doing what we're doing. Does that make any sense? I don't know if that made sense what I just said. We work this hard just so we can keep doing what we're doing. Not really, but really. That's how you know I'm fucking tired. I ain't making a lick of sense. Look, man, I hate to cut my live short. There's only 14 of you watching right now, so it's a perfect opportunity for me to get off here. And I'm sorry it's less than a half hour. Y'all know that's not my style. But give me flowers for at least keeping my streak going. I didn't leave you guys hanging. I still set a premiere. I took some time to come in here and hang out with you guys because I enjoy doing so. I really do. I literally put the kids down and had this time carved out to sit with you guys for 20, 30 minutes still and just tell y'all thank y'all for fucking with me and obviously riding with Show and Prove and everything we do over at Chad Orange TV and all that good shit. Troy and Emmett, available now. Got 'em Mad, Chad Arms featuring Jam Wayne visual, available now. On a Whim lyric video dropping the first. And like I said, O&E just gave y'all a little taste of a new single that's coming, B.I.G. Man, there's so much shit popping, man. But y'all know, the world's still spinning, and Squint's got to go to work early as fuck, and I ain't slept. So I'll see y'all next Sunday at 10 p.m. Central, all right?